Live from sunny Melbourne, Florida, this is your host, the Bengal Dragon, Tanvir Syed.
বাংলাদেশের প্ল্যান উল্টা পুল্টা, তো আমি চিন্তা করছি আজকে ভিডিও উল্টা করে বানাম। Yeah, Bangladesh's plans are all upside down, so I thought, maybe I'll go upside down as well for this video. What is going on, guys? This is your boy Tanvir Syed, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons, as all your support really helps me remain motivated to continue making these type of videos on this channel covering cricket of Bangladesh, as painful as it may be, exclusively in English. Well, for the most part, yeah, in English. But Bangladesh's plan, I don't know what went wrong today. I really don't. Because for one, forget what Nasser was saying and the commentators are saying. Why, when you're a bowling heavy or bowling dependent side, why will you bat first? Why will you not bowl first when the opposition does not have a target yet set for them? So they're the ones who have to set up the plan, not you. You are the ones who have to restrict them. And then you're coming up against the number one side of T20 cricket. Do you really think a total as low as the mid 120s will do good for this competition? Of course not. And it even went to the press conference. Even the press conference is underperforming for Bangladesh. Even the press conference now, Nasir Mohammed like, আমরা চেষ্টা করছি এখন হইতেছে না, we tried but it's not happening. And one of the journalists said that হইতেছে না নাকি পারতেছেন না, like it's not happening or you can't do it. Rightfully so. And the Mushfiqur Rahim mirror comment that came out like all our critics need to look themselves in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, that's for fans to say. That's not for you to say, especially when you don't have good performances to back it up. Okay? Because now, as I predicted, people are going to use that against him. As I predicted. And that's what's happening. Like if you follow the Bengali news, that's what's happening. Well, Liton Das, I'll repeat what Wasim Akram said. Why is he in this squad? He hasn't been performing for like almost 15, maybe 18 matches, close to 20 matches. He hasn't been performing. Why is he in this squad? Regardless of the batting conditions, he is not performing. At least Soumya Sarkar is performing just slightly better than him. And maybe that slightly better, we could use that because we could use anything positive. Like I said, even the press conference, Bangladesh now is underperforming. Okay, Bangladesh's performance is so bad at the moment. I mean, it's not 60 all out, but come on, man. We've been playing T20 cricket for a long time. You expect a better performance than this. And to be honest, I feel bad for more specifically the Bangladeshi contingency who actually went to Abu Dhabi to watch the match, because generally in that part of the world, like I mentioned in my previous video, or one of my previous videos, Bangladeshi people, they have to sacrifice quite a bit if they are to attend an event like a cricketing match. Okay, because first is India, then is Pakistan, then is Bangladesh in the South Asian hierarchy. And yes, that is something that completely exists in that part of the world. Okay, don't argue with me on this one because I was born and raised in that part of the world. I've lived there for a long time, so I know how it works. পাগলামি করতেছে না, পাগলামি করতেছে। See, Mohammad Saifuddin once again he got injured, and this begs the question, Why is Saifuddin getting injured so often? Listen, if you're going to spend most of your time being injured and you just started a few years ago, then I'm sorry, but your cricketing future should not look good. Well, if it's one of the other more established teams, you would be dropped. Because you can't spend most of the time being injured. That means either you're doing something wrong or the physio is doing something wrong or something's going wrong. Because Mohammad Saifuddin is not that fast. So I don't see why he's getting so injured. Someone like Rubal Hussain doesn't get this injured. Mustafizur Rahman I don't think gets this injured. Okay, but you replace him with Rubal Hussain and then who you bring in? Shoriful Islam. I'm sorry, in this type of tournament, I think experience is more important. Maybe they banked on Shoriful Islam a bit too much to be a surprise package so that Bangladesh can catch England off guard with that unfamiliarity factor. Not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen. One of the Bangladeshi news anchors mentioned this. After the 2015 loss to England, England took a good look at the mirror. Okay, maybe England, please, ship that mirror to Bangladesh. Maybe we can have the same look at the magic mirror, and once it reflects the reality of the situation to us, maybe we can also go through introspection and see what we need to change. Okay, but England had a very good look at themselves and decided to change, and now look where they are. Yes, they won the ICC ODI tournament, at least in my book, by a fluke or by a technicality, but still, no one denies that they weren't one of the best teams in that tournament. England are now one of the top Test teams, ODI teams, and T20 teams. After that loss to Bangladesh in 2015 and the subsequent hard work they did following that loss, Bangladesh, a lot of work to do, buddy. There's not too much to talk about this match. Moin Ali outsmarted Litton Das again. Causing Litton Das to fail again. Mohammad Naim went cheaply. Shakib Al Hasan went cheaply. There was a run out. The scoring never really got going. Nasir Ahmed hit a few big blows, but that's about it. I believe England won by 8 wickets. Shoriful Islam took one wicket. Nasir Ahmed took one wicket. And the rest, there's not much to chase down. You need to apply pressure, because if it's a very low total and you don't apply pressure, there's no way you could win. At least in the Namibia game, Scotland tried to apply some pressure, so it kept things a little more interesting. Although the score was under 110 or something to chase down. Or, I think 110 was the winning score or something like that. But Bangladesh, I'm sorry, it's perhaps maybe not the most disappointing team in this World T20, but the second most disappointing team so far in this World T20 tournament. I haven't seen India play their second game. South Africa, they're still doing good enough. The most disappointing team is obviously West Indies. But hopefully Bangladesh can finally find some answers from the magic mirror and finally pull themselves together for this match coming this Friday against West Indies. My predictions. If Bangladesh does not win against West Indies, Bangladesh will either win against South Africa or Australia, but not both. If Bangladesh wins against West Indies, then Bangladesh might put up a good fight against South Africa, but might not win against Australia. But my prediction, and I could be wrong, I hope I'm wrong, but this is the highest likelihood. Bangladesh will win one match in this tournament. One. If not, Bangladesh have a lot of questions to ask the Mushfiqur Rahim mirror. It's your boy Tanveer Saad, the Bengal Dragon, signing out. Please do hit that like, subscribe, bell notification buttons, as I am trying to grow this channel. Trying to get it at least to like 230 subscribers by the end of the year.